Hi guys, I'm sorry I'm not there with you today. Unfortunately, Charlie is sick, so I'm having to stay home and take care of her. But we need to go ahead and get started on the stock market project. As you'll notice, this is linked onto Edmodo. You should also have received a paper copy from the substitute. If you did not, you can always print this document off Edmodo as well. Alright, for our stock market project, congratulations, you have been approved for $10,000 to invest into the stock market. As you'll notice your task, you will take on new riches and you will purchase shares of a stock in 3 different companies. So for this project, you need to identify 3 different companies that you will invest your $10,000 into. You need to use all of your money. Once you choose your companies, play with the number of shares until you get as close as you can to $10,000. But you cannot go over $10,000. You will invest at least $1,000 in each of the 3 different companies that you choose. Decide which companies you want to invest your money in and complete the information on this initial investment summary page. So to get started, the first thing you need to do is to pick a stock. Pick any stock that you want to. You can choose a large company or you can choose a small company. You want to be able to research these companies on the internet. You can use these different links that I have provided right here to you. BinanceYahoo.com, you can go to Wall Street Journal, MotleyFool.com, you can even go to Google.com. Look to see what companies have done in the past, anything that's in the recent news and new developments. You can probably start off by thinking about companies in which you are interested in. Do you like the iPod or the iPad or the iPhone? Well, then look into Apple computers, or if you like to buy coffee like myself, maybe you want to look into Starbucks. So that's the first way to start thinking about what companies you want to choose. What you're going to find is that in order to purchase stock, you have to find the ticker tape symbol. If you look up a company online through a search engine like Google, you'll find the company's name and you'll find a 2 to 4 character word. So for example, if I went to google.com and I typed in General Motors and I pulled it up, so if I typed in General Motors, you'll see right here this ticker tape, is GM. So I can always look up the stock information for General Motors just by their ticker tape, which is GM. I can also look up the stock price right here, the headquarters. I can find all this information that I need for your summary right here in this section. Going back to the assignment sheet. When looking for the information, again, like I said, you can use the ticker tape symbol instead of the company name. Now once you've identified your companies and you want to figure out how you're going to buy the stock and how to track it, normally you would purchase the stock through a broker, but sometimes you can do it personally yourself. For the purpose of this project, we're going to assume that you do not have to pay any commission to a broker, and so in order to purchase the amount of stock, you take the total amount of money you have, which is $10,000, and you divide it by the price per share at the start of your project. So you can look through this scenario, this example that we have here. If you wanted to buy into Company X and they sell the share for $52.33, you can take the $10,000, you want to divide it by that $52.33 per share, and you'll get roughly 191. You can see that you're able to purchase 191 shares and you have a little bit left over. But next you want to find out how much money it would take for you to purchase those 191 shares. So you'll take the 191 times 52.33 and you're going to get $9,995.03. So purchasing 191 shares is going to leave you left over with $4.97. Now remember, you need to buy stock into 3 different companies and you have to spend at least $1,000 in each of those 3 companies. But for this scenario, since you have $4.09 left from your original purchase, you're going to track your stock. It says each week, but you're going to track it each day. So if you look at the price the next day and it was $54.83, you would be certain that the value would then increase to $10,472. So you've made money in just a day. please make sure that you do purchase a significant amount of stock to make this project worthwhile, and also remember that it's about having a little fun with hypothetical money and also learning at the same time. So your job is to complete the initial investment summary by today, Monday. Make sure that you use pencil to complete all the information because you'll have to go back and erase as you go along. Make sure you do not need to complete the shaded areas. We will do that together in class. So to monitor our stocks, each day you're going to look at the company's current stock price and you're going to complete a data collection sheet. And I will give that to you tomorrow when we start collecting our data. It is your responsibility to keep up with the data collection sheets. It's your responsibility to check the stocks daily and to keep up with all your project documents. To complete your project, you're going to complete the data collection sheets that we're going to work in class. You're going to be in charge of creating a graph showing the growth or the negative growth in your stock, and then you also have a final reflection where that will be a paper, and a rubric will be provided to you for that as well. Very quick rubric, your initial investment summary that you're going to do today is worth 30 points. Your data collection sheets that you'll complete daily will be 15 points. Your graph that you're going to create will be 15 points, and then your final reflection paper is going to be 40 points. So for a total of 100. So today, once you've identified your 3 companies, you are going to complete this initial investment summary for each. You just need to fill out each one of these for all 3 of your companies. You may type your information in or you may handwrite your information in, whatever makes sense to you. And then you're going to put all 3 of the companies here, their symbol, and what you paid, and then total out as close to 10,000 as you can. So this is the only part that needs to be completed today. Tomorrow, once I return, I will give you the data collection sheets for each of the remaining days when you check your stock. My seniors, you're going to be checking stock for fewer days. This project is going to be due on Thursday during your final. Everyone else, this project is going to be due on your final day, which is the following Wednesday. So you guys will have more data collection, so your graph will be a little bit more extensive than my graduating seniors, but everybody will be responsible for checking stocks daily, completing the graphs, and completing their final reflection based off their stock performance. If you have any questions, you can always shoot a comment through Edmodo. I'll be checking it daily. Thank you. See you on Tuesday. Bye.